Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to show you my cozy hobby basket. So I currently have 3 baskets at the moment. So I have my nighttime and analog and switch, because that's currently in this basket, kind of box that is for winding down for the night and just trying to get off my phone. And then we have my middle basket, which is just coloring and paper activities. And then we have this big baby. This is my other basket that's for my other hobbies that kind of don't have a place in these 2 baskets that I might randomly do, or they take a little bit longer, or I haven't tried yet. So let's get into it. So the first basket that I talked about is my night routine basket, or my night, I don't really know what to call it. It's just like hobbies that I do to try and get to sleep at night. I have a very bad habit of when I go to sleep. So the first thing we have is my Switch. So I try not to play this too much before I go to bed, but this is just my Switch 1. I currently share a Switch 2 with my husband because it's way more cheaper and easier and more affordable. So this is my Switch 1. And I am currently playing, I have the Animal Crossing edition, and I'm currently playing a Tiny Bookshop at the moment. And I also have this really cute little Kirby case for like the rest of my games, which I don't actually think I've got any games in here because I don't have that many Switch games actually. I just have a whole bunch in here. I don't even know what they all are. I don't feel like this is all my games. I have Super Mario Party and then Hogwarts Legacy, which I don't play Hogwarts Legacy on my Switch anymore. I actually play it on the PlayStation 5 because it's a better experience, and I didn't have one until I met my husband. So I started using his basically when I met him. And then next we have my book. So currently I'm still reading Once Upon a Broken Heart. If you see my other content, I have been chipping away at this very slowly. I'm actually really liking this book. I'm just really bad at reading. I'm not very good at consistently reading and sitting down doing it. I'm currently reading this at the moment. It's been really good. Then I have word search, which I actually love this hobby. I actually think it's such a good hobby to like I feel like when I do word searches, I just am in another planet, in another world. The most recent one I did was Shade of Yellow, and I have my markers that go along with it that I use for my word searches. I find these really fun, and I really like these before bed. I have this little Taylor Swift activity book that my friend Beth got me. She's been in the vlogs before. This is just really fun. I haven't done anything yet in it, but I was going through it the other night when I was a bit tired. I didn't really feel like doing anything, but there's some fun activities. I'm really excited to actually try this out. And then I have a little devotional book. So if you didn't know this about me, I am a Christian and I love to do some devotions. This one's just a really small 6 months of daily blessings. I don't do it every single day, but just really calming words and things to believe over yourself before you go to bed, and that's really nice. So I sometimes do that as well. I think it's a cozy hobby. For my birthday, my mum got me a reading journal. So this reading journal is really cool. It's actually one from Kmart, and I haven't filled it out yet. I haven't even filled out the recent book that I read a couple of months ago after I got back from my honeymoon. I'm actually really excited to use this. It's so cute. Look at the stars. Like, I love stars. Like, this is so cute. I thought I'd put it in like my before bed, because what if I finish a book and I really want to like put my review in it? I don't know. I'm very excited. It just kind of lives in that basket for the moment. I have a scrunchie, random. I have some stickers that my mom got me to go alongside the reading journal. I have some masking tape as well that goes along with the reading journal that my mom got me. And then finally in this basket, I have this reading lamp that my friend Beth got me. It's really good. So I find that if my husband's annoyed that I have the lamp on, I can put this on, and it's really good for reading. It's really bright. Like the lamp next to me is not very bright, and I have very, very poor eyesight close up. So it's actually so nice to have this reading lamp, because it means I can do my word searches and I can read my book and my reading journaling and my devotion all with this. So yeah, that's what's in this basket. This basket is looking pretty gross. I should probably clean this out before I put all these things back in it. But yeah, no, I love my before bed hobbies. I think they're so important. The next basket that I have here is my coloring and paper basket, because I got some new hobbies from my birthday, which I've talked about 1 million times. So in this basket, we have my markers. So I just have Touch New 60-pack markers. They're just a random Amazon brand that I bought. I don't know if I'd recommend them. They're just kind of like average markers. I feel like I didn't want to buy really expensive ones because I haven't really got into the routine of colouring, but my husband also loves to use these, which I don't know where his colouring book is actually. Where's his colouring book? Well, usually my husband's colouring book is in there as well, but I think it's over there actually. Anyway, so these are the markers I have. I really want to get like another set eventually when I just like have the funds for it, because you know, like markers are expensive. They serve me well. I'm able to do some colouring with them. And then I have this little coffee shop's cute and cozy sticker therapy book. So I actually haven't done this hobby yet. I need to film doing this for this week's vlog actually. So it's a little sticker book and it's got all these little rooms and you decorate the rooms with all these stickers. And I think it's supposed to be like a cafe one. Super cute. Yeah, I haven't tried it out yet. I don't actually know. I need to like search up some videos of people doing it because I don't really know what these things are for. I'm assuming that you put the stickers on here and then I don't know. I'm not really sure why there's these on the sides. I'm not really sure unless you can color something. But yeah, so I've got to work out how to use it. I feel like there's not even like a little, I kind of wish there was a little instruction. I think every single colouring book and little hobby book should have instructions because not everyone knows how to use them. I think my friend Taylor got me this, I think. Taylor, if you're watching this, please correct in the comments. Didn't get me that. And then I have these little stickers for junk journaling, which are so cute, but I actually don't have a junk journal. And I got them for my birthday and I really want to get into junk journaling. So I have a journal that I did some scrapbooking for when I went to America, but other than that, I don't really have a journal. So I need to get one to be able to go with these stickers because there's like croissants and coffee, like they're actually like so perfect. I have this new colouring book that my friend Taylor, who got me the other book, gave me, and it's really cute. I'm very excited. I haven't coloured yet on this one. But yeah, it's just little cafe cuties because all my friends know I love to drink coffee. And then I have my Miffy book, and if you see a weird texture on it, it's because I ran this over with my car. I did, because my husband put my new colouring books on the top of the car and didn't bring them inside. And then I didn't realise that they weren't inside and I reversed out in the car and I ran them over on the road. But luckily it's still intact, so that's good. It was the same with this one. And that's why the back of this doesn't have a back of it. This one's really cute, like super simple colouring, my Miffy one. I think it's just so cute. I love Miffy, so, you know, super cute, I'm terrible. I always colour outside the line, so yeah. And then I have this colouring book, which I have recently used in one of my last videos, this one. And you might be wondering, what the heck is this random sheet here? This is because this came from this book. I cut it out because none of my other colouring books come with one of these. So I just cut out this little, which one's called? Yeah, the protective card, because I don't want it to bleed onto my other pieces. So yeah, so cute. I have that one. And then this was the first one I ever got, but I kind of got sick of I think I did all the ones I liked and then I kind of got sick of it. So I just decided to buy another colouring book because they're so cheap, these colouring books. Like you don't have to, there's no pressure for me to colour every single page in here if I don't want to, you know? That's the joys of colouring. It shouldn't be this mental task. And then I have, this is not mine, but I have my husband's notebook in here. I'm probably going to put this with his pile of stuff over on the table here. And then lastly in here, I've got like a random tag of some sort. And then I have this little bear that my friend Tessa from Taiwan got me when she was over here, and she came to Adelaide at the same time that my wedding was happening, so she was able to come to my wedding. But look how cute. She's getting married later on this year, and I'm so sad because I'm not able to go, and I'm very sad. So how cute is it? So yeah, that just sits with all my colouring because I feel like it's the same vibes, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm talking about this basket way too long. This is my basket for my colouring, and it's an interesting shaped basket. I feel like it was just one I had when I started colouring, and everything just goes in like that. So let's go on to the last basket, which is my random hobbies. And the very last basket I have, this is massive. I'm gonna put it over here. One reason I did this video was I needed to motivate myself to get these things in a basket, and this video has motivated me. So this is my recent basket that I put together. So I've actually decided it's going to go, if you see behind me, there's those white shells. So I've decided it's going to go in one of those squares, because this is like, basically this is activities that I would need to either spend a good amount of time doing, or like they have to be set up at the table. So like I can't just like put them back in the basket easily, if that makes sense. Most of them. First of all, I have this Lego set, which I got forever ago from my brother. I have this Lego set. Then I have this Cozy Crochet mini cutie. So my mum got this for my birthday. So I actually don't know how to 3D crochet. I can crochet blankets. I think I've crocheted tops before and clothes, but I've never done like 3D soft toys. So I'm actually excited when I get a moment that I have a lot of free time or mental energy. I'm going to definitely start this. And yeah, this is really cute. I really want to make, which one do I want to make? Really badly. I really like the frog or the bunny is really cute. But yeah, this is just really, hopefully it's easy to follow. Next, I have these wooden magnet painting kit, which I got for my birthday just in case anyone wanted to do any painting. I don't know if we need more magnets on the fridge, so I feel like I need to just like sit down and do this in a video or something and like get it done. But I feel like it just requires time and like mess because it is painting. Oh, and then I've just got some random dusk tea light candles here that I didn't know where to put, so I just put them in this little hobby basket. And then finally, my newest exciting piece of Lego. I really love Harry Potter Legos. So if you can see, I have the hot little mini Hogwarts castle that you've seen in other videos. And then I have the little mandrake next to the football glass. But yeah, I really am excited. This is the Book of Monsters, and I think it's gonna look so cute on my shelf behind me. And then finally, I have a DIY fudge brownie candle making. So my friend, I'm pretty sure Sophie got me this, and I really want to make this. However, I need to get an extra saucepan, and because I don't want to like cook with that saucepan, I'll have to go and thrift one to mix and melt it. I'm not really sure, maybe you don't have to. I haven't really researched, but I've heard, I've got another candle making kit. I've actually got a couple in the cupboard. Those crafts are kind of just like ones I've had for a while. They're just in the cupboard. These are my hobby baskets where I like want to do these hobbies. So that's the kind of difference between like a hobby basket and just like your extra hobbies in the cupboard, because once I've done these ones, I can kind of fill up the baskets again, because when you have access to all the hobbies, you get so overwhelmed. Anyway, with what I was saying was, yeah, so I need to get a saucepan to be able to do this, and I'm very excited because this looks so cute and I want that on my shelf. So most of these things are like things I'll make to put on my shelf behind me, because this is kind of like my decorative, cute living room shelf. So these are the hobby baskets I have, and I love them. I love just what their purpose is. I love that they sit in different points of the house. My coloring basket sits on my shelf. My bed one is on my bedside table, and then this general hobby basket sits next to my wooden shelf, but in one of the cubes on the white shelf. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a cozy time, and I hope you're having a cozy week. Please like and subscribe, and let me know down below what your favorite hobby is and what maybe your hobby baskets look like, or what are your tips and tricks to organize your hobbies. Anyway, take care and have a cozy week. Bye.